It's a request to all the viewers to recite Durood Pak with me upon our last Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad, kama sallaita ala Ibrahima wa ala ali Ibrahima innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahima wa ala ali Ibrahima innaka Hamidum Majid. Quran says, and people do not value Allah as Allah liable to be valued. Quran says, and people did not value Allah as Allah liable to be valued. Surah Al-Zumar, ayah number 69. So we will talk about para number 9 briefly today. In para number 9, incident of Hazrat Shoaib explained. Hazrat Shoaib taught his nation, do not do wrong measurements, do not increase or decrease measurements up to the required levels. His nation refused to do so. His nation said, among whom the people who were rich and having power and resources, they warned Hazrat Musa, Hazrat Shoaib, do not try to taunt us. We can fire you from the residence. Allah then said about Hazrat Yaqub that Hazrat Yaqub taught his nation, but the nation disgraced Hazrat Yaqub as they disgraced Hazrat Shoaib. So Allah sent his curse upon the nations. Then they insulted their prophets. The nations then indulged in loss. Hazrat Yaqub performed his duty given by Allah, and Allah, in taking his revenge from his nation, he given them curse so they can feel they have disgracing their prophets. This is the revenge taken by Allah. Then in the same para, Allah told about his prophet Hazrat Musa, how he came in front a competition with Fir'aun. Fir'aun, who was the authoritative person at that time, and he was the king, and he considered himself among God because he was having unlimited powers. That's why he considered himself as God. In reference to this context, Allah sent his prophet Hazrat Musa towards Fir'aun to give him lesson. Hazrat Musa bravely described the oneness and sovereignty of Allah towards Fir'aun. But Fir'aun taken him as wrong, and he demanded miracles from Hazrat Musa. Then competition started between witchcrafts and Hazrat Musa, and Hazrat Musa won the competition as Allah given him wonderful miracles. All witchcrafts were surprised how Hazrat Musa can have such powerful miracles. Fir'aun hanged the witchcrafts till their death. After this, Fir'aun started more cruelty upon Bani Israel. Then Bani Israel felt worried. They said to Hazrat Musa, this cruelty Fir'aun were having before them, Hazrat Musa came. After your arrival, still the cruelty is the same. Hazrat Musa advised them to be patient, ask help from Allah and have patience continuously. Allah is the real owner of universe. Whomever he wished, he make him superior. Whomever Allah wished, he make them superior. After this, Allah said, we sent hell of curses from Pharaohs and different types of challenges they had to face, like lack of food, fruits, vegetable lack, and many types of curses Allah sent to give them lesson. Insects, frogs, windstorm types of curses are given sent to them. Lices were also among a curse. Sometimes they said Nauzubillah, as this is the bad evils due to Musa's personality. When he was not there, these types of curses they were not had to faced. So that's why they cannot be attracted towards Allah's message. After facing so many curses, they become depressed and asked Hazrat Musa that call to your Allah. If these curses are far away from us, then we can took faith upon your religion and can send Bani Israel with you. But whenever Allah far away these curses from them, then they again started disgracing or disobeying Allah's orders. Then Allah taken revenge and dropped Fir'aun and his soldiers into the water. After this, Bani Israel taken breath with comfort. They were doing worshipped idols. They requested Hazrat Musa, please make fake idols for them so that they can worship them. Hazrat Musa felt angry on their demands. Musa said to them, Allah given you freedom from Pharaohs. Accept him. You can think that there can be any liable God to be worshipped. I myself cannot do this, nor can you do this. I cannot allow you to worship two gods. Shirk is haram in Islam. The environment in which one lives, this impact obviously goes on their personality. So we wished to have pious persons company. Then in para number 9, again a detailed description about Hazrat Musa meeting with Allah at Koh-i-Noor. Although Musa met Allah many times, yet at this time he dared to see Allah, and he wished to see him with his eyes. Allah replied on Hazrat Musa's demand that it is very difficult for him to look at Allah, but Allah can just give a glance at a mountain if mountain can bear it. And as Allah give a little glance on a mountain, the mountain break into pieces. And actually it happens when Allah did this. So Hazrat Musa become senseless. After he came into senses, he said that Allah, you are the only one liable to be worshipped, and you are free from all defects. This is not uh, a capability of I to see Allah. I beg you for mercy. Then in para number 9, there is a detailed description about Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, as he appointed as prophet among lots of people. Allah chosen him as a prophet. Before the birth of Adam, the father of all human beings, there was a meeting in sky of all the human beings. In that meeting, Allah asked from them, Am I not your God? They at one voice said, Why not? You are our God. So at this point, scholars said that it is the nature of a person or a human being that he recognizes his maker and he loves his maker. So by the passage of time it changes. So people always demanded to the last prophet that we want to see miracles and we want to have deep knowledge about Allah. But Prophet said that I am not able to tell you about all these things. I don't have the knowledge of future. So in this para, Allah said that if the Holy Prophet can be taught in the cunningness of Satan, he should have the mercy and he should take mercy from Allah from the Satan. Satan can by his cunningness he can do wrong acts, but with the mercy of Allah it is not possible for him to do wrong with the last holy prophet. So which people which are pious, they are the person who can do wrongs, but they should always consult to their gods so they can be pardoned. So if they have some misdeed with someone, they should not be depressed. There is a door for pardon. They should come to the Quran to recite, to read, to listen, so that they should be silent, so that Allah's mercy should be there. In part number 9, there is a detailed description about Surah Al-Anfal. Surah Al-Anfal is given in para number 9. Some part is para number 9 and some part is para number 10. So in Battle of Badr is detailedly described in this part number 9, how Prophet having mercy in this battle, although he was having a little amount of number of soldiers, but with fighting with non-believers he won. How he won, it is detailedly described in the part number 9. So Allah said, when you have a battle with your enemies, in the battleground you should not given any sign of freedom, or you should not go from there. You should stay here in this battle. Allah is there and he will help the pious people who are having faith upon God. In this para, Allah said non-believers spend their property or spend their expenditures or spend their assets so that the believers can go from their faith and they should have no faith on their Allah. But Muslims spend their money or spend their assets to just enhance Islam in the world. This is the main motto of Muslims. So this is all about part number 9.